Namaste. Welcome to Love Wins. If you're new here, this is the safe space I created for all things spiritual warfare. If you are returning, welcome back. And I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed to be on this path with each and every single one of you. Okay, so I got some emails and people were asking how Draco is. He's home. He is safe. It is not over. Being an unfixed German Shepherd Husky, young adult male, and having multiple in-heat animals across the street, he is insane right now. He's whining and pacing and whining and pacing, and he wants to get out. He wants to get out. I am seeking a pinch collar. I do not have one. I am seeking a pinch collar. I'm going to add one to my Amazon list. My Amazon list is in the description below. My links for all of my donation links are there, and if anyone does feel guided to help, the dog needs to get fixed, and I'm seeking a pinch collar. They tried to kill him yesterday. It was raining all night, all morning. It was cold, wet rain in the morning. I put on my rain boots and I attempted to take Draco and Loki. Both dogs had on a harness and a leash. And I went in our backyard, not our front yard. And I'm coming down the wooden steps into it's 3 steps, and then there's mud at the bottom where the chickens and the ducks are. And I slipped from the bottom step into the mud and lost my balance. And as I lost my balance, Draco pulled and he bolted, jumped over the fence, out the yard, around, and to the neighbors. I immediately, first I called my mom on speaker and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna need you. I can feel it. My intuition, I can feel it. And I brought Loki in the house and I ran across the street, and I'm in the street and I hear 3 gunshots. Pow, pow, pow. And I'm still on speaker with my mom. She's coming down the stairs. She has a stair chair because she can't take the stairs. She's a stair chair and I can hear her coming down. And I'm like, they shot him, Mom. They shot him. They shot him. They shot him. She's like, go over there. Like, I can't. The woman already told me not to come on her property. She said, do not come on my property, Candace. So I could not come on her property. I've been verbally warned, and that's a boundary that I know will get me in trouble. She's like, but if they did shoot him, you're going to have to carry him home. I said, Mom, just come downstairs. Like, you're going to have to go over there and knock on the door. I can't do it. And then she comes out the door and screams, don't shoot my dog. I don't know where she got that strength from, because breathing is hard, right? And there was one more gunshot, and then he came hauling ass across the street. Hauling ass. And skidded into, I said, get in your cage right now. I closed the cage. I was like, Mom, they're going to call. I can feel it. Like, I had my spidey senses, my intuition was going off. I already knew. They didn't shoot him. So, I don't know. I don't have details yet. So the cop comes 20 minutes later or something like that. I met this cop before. He's the same one who came when I called about when Jacob told me his dad was hitting him. So he already was familiar with me and the house. And he came in and oh no, wait, I'm skipping. I'm jumping ahead. The man who is the son of our neighbor across the street. Neighbor across the street has had rivalry with my uncle. So this is 20 some years of neighbors having beef, long before me, okay? For 30 years. Long before me. There's something, okay? People don't like each other. He comes knocking on the door. He's like, doing this. eyes are black. Now, you know, on this channel, eyes black means possession. The entity of anger had taken over. And I was like, let me explain, please. Like, I apologize. I don't want your apology. I said, he's only been my dog for 2 days. He goes, you've lived here. I said, no, not the whole time. But I did not take responsibility. I have not stepped up. He's only been my dog for 2 days. It's Sunday. I got him on Friday. I picked him up on Friday. I haven't had time to get him fixed or even make the calls, and the place that does it through animal control, the nonprofit that does it through them, has a 1.5 month wait list. So I will do everything. He said, obviously you can't. Like, he cut me off. Obviously you can't take care of him. The dog is a problem. I was like, that's what they said about me, but I'm still here, right? Like, that's a trigger. That's a trigger. No one's a problem. That's a you problem. Yes, it's a nuisance. You're breeding, your animals are in heat. He keeps trying to get to your animals. I apologize for that, but that's not a problem. That is deemed a life, right? And I know I'm telling you all of this, but like, this is how ridiculous the spiritual warfare is. Like, his eyes were black, and he said, if your dog comes over there, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. He's dead. And I said, if you shoot that dog, that's between you and God. He said, if there is one. My mom goes, that's your problem. They had a little quarrel, and he left with the birds, and my mom goes, I can fly too. And he's like, what? And she goes, the bird, I can fly. And, you know, my mom has a lot of mom jokes that are just like dad jokes, that are like uncle jokes. They're like funny, not funny. But the cops came after that. And this is the cop I was already familiar with. I apologized to the cop. I showed him my citations for picking him up. I explained the situation. He's only been my dog for 2 days. I got him Friday evening back. He was my brother's dog. He took all of our information, gave us the rules and regulations. Dog always needs to be on a leash. If there's not a fence that keeps him in the yard, blah, 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 blah. Things I'm already aware of, right? Promised I'm going to get the dog fixed. Let me go with a warning. Did not take the dog like the neighbors assumed was going to happen. And we went about our day, and we had a good day with the dogs. We had a good day with the dogs. And then the friends came over, the kids' friends, and they played, and the day went on. Like, I didn't allow the morning incidents to change my vibration, to change my reality, to set me out of the frame where I'm going. But the cop said that the man told him he shot the dog. Like, I shot the dog 3 times, which means God stepped in. God stepped in, and Draco was protected. But Draco needs to chill, and Draco needs to get fixed. And yeah, but he is family. He is family. Willow, what are you doing, baby? There's a candle right there. Oh, let's do this. She wants my rooster feather. Hold on, let me pause the camera for a second. My mom's on a phone call and my door's open. Okay, we're 9:09 minutes in, and I haven't even started my card pull yet. So I had pulled these cards yesterday before taking the pup out, before the incident, and I wanted to do a card pull yesterday, and then I didn't get around to it. Right, I didn't get around to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into these cards for you and see what Spirit is bringing through. And I've cleared this space multiple times, but let's just let's Spring. Where'd my music go? She did it. The cat did it, didn't she? Uh-huh. I pulled these cards from the Magdalene Oracle. And I did 3 cards. I pulled these 3, came out together. And then I was shuffling for confirmation cards. So we got these. And then this was the bottom of the deck. The unconscious energy, the underlying energy is liberation. So we're going to actually start. No, we're not. Yeah, we're going to start with liberation. As I got a rainbow on my face. Okay, a person who recently hurt or disappointed you in some way is, from a higher perspective, a mirror for the hurt and disappointment that already existed inside of you. Every event of your life, regardless of whether you label it as good or bad, right or wrong, positive or negative, is just an experience which helps you to grow and expand your awareness of life. The hurt or disappointment you feel, while completely valid, is also an opportunity for you to grow stronger and more resilient, and for you to examine what it is that you love and don't love about yourself. It's safe for you to open your heart and trust in the overriding greater purpose of life. Listen to your heart and soul and be guided by your true inner voice, one that says, I am love and eternally loved. I am life. I am blessed. For now, love and accept yourself exactly as you are without wishing to change any aspect of you. Try not place on. There is a typo. Try not to place unreasonable expectations on yourself or others. Stand tall and empowered. Just be as you are. Through self-acceptance and self-love comes a newfound sense of freedom, which transforms the way you see and interact with the world around you. You are blessed. Now I'm going to use my personal scenario yesterday morning. I should have read this card last. But I could be in the energy of everyone's after me. Everyone's out to get me. No one's supporting my dreams. No one's supporting my goals. No one's supporting my beliefs. Or I could be in the energy of I'm blessed. Even though everyone doesn't support my beliefs, God protected my dog. That hunter who hunts deer and geese and sport hunts, he missed my dog. That means God supports my mission. That's the only support you need. Liberate yourself. Liberate yourself from the expectations that are put on you by you and the outside worlds. Listen to your heart and soul and be guided by your true inner voice. I am love and eternally loved. 1444, spiritual protection on my timer. I am loved and eternally loved. Guys, I got a rainbow on my heart chakra. send you healing. I send you love. Come on. Come on. She's in heat too. And I had a whiteboard war that I had to squash with my brother's girlfriend, because she immediately after Draco came home, she felt like she didn't have a win, so she had to attack the cat, and she called up my sister trying to get rid of the cat, to have her rehome her cat. And I said, I already took the cat as mine. She claims me, she loves me, she's been abandoned twice, she's earned her keep, she's a sweet cat. Well, you need to get her fixed, because she's getting on my nerves. I said, she can't get pregnant. She can't get pregnant, so what's the point? And she wrote up some facts on the whiteboard about spaying and neutering prolongs life and blah, 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 blah. And I wrote, the algorithm will support any fact with pros and cons, as this is duality. And I got into duality and not slut shaming my cat. And the next morning, I erased everything. I'm not even going to get into the back and forth. I erased everything and I said, I pray everyone heals from everything that hurts, and squashed it. And then I saw this morning, my brother wrote under it, same, P.S. Will. His name is Will. And then I put a heart under it, and it's just squashed. But, hi. Next card. No. Co-creation. Take that in. Take that visual in. Co-creation. A new opportunity will present itself over the coming week, which at first may seem beyond your financial means or expertise. Yet, this opportunity would not present itself if you were not capable of handling it. It will work for you provided you are flexible in the methods you adopt. More importantly, keep in mind that anything of lasting value is always co-creation between you and God. Seek intuitive guidance from your higher mind from God, and see yourself in a spiritual partnership with the divine creator, and ask to be shown the ways and means of accomplishing your mission. When making a decision, sit quietly and ask your higher self and God to help you make the most appropriate one. Remember also that perseverance and commitment are major factors in any success. Acknowledge your fears and perceive shortcomings, and then go for it. You will not fail, provided you always remember that all you do is a co-creation. All you do is a co-creation. When making a decision, sit quietly and ask your higher self and God to help you make the most appropriate one. That goes with discernment. Right? When you're in a situation that is undesirable and you are praying and manifesting and hoping and dreaming of a better way, there's two ways to go about that. There's to surrender into it is what it is, like I just gotta do what I gotta do. Or there's this too shall pass. This too shall pass. And you don't let go of the dream, and you be in what you're in to clear away what needs to be cleared away, and you stay on the path, you stay moving forward, you stay present. You don't get so far in the future, because that brings anxiety and fear and limitation, or if you're too just prepping for the future, you miss the present, right? You hold the vision and you stay right here, right now. You pray. You meditate. You chop wood and carry water. You tend to your daily. And it's all a co-creation. It is all a co-creation. But if you stay in that energy, alignment will happen. That new opportunity, that new reality, you align to it. And God supports it because He sees your labor. He, she, you, your higher self. Like, I'm not going to get into a belief debate about God. God is supreme source creator. It is an energy that exists within you. It is the love. Agape, the highest of love. Okay. Now, paired with co-creation, we have confusion inverted. Inverted, which means you have moved through the confusion to step into co-creation, right? Do we need to read confusion? Let's read it. Let's read it. Conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love and that which you think you must do. At the heart of the issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You are afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a step back, to take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself time. If possible, take a short break away from it all. Bring some peace and quiet into your life, and over the coming days, things will be clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Others will understand in time. We're recovering people pleasers, guys. I know I'm a recovering people pleaser. Even in this situation, I'm like telling everybody, I'm leaving. I'm telling the cop, I'm telling the neighbor, I'm done, I'm gone, right? But like, reality, no, I can't. I'm here, you know? Financially, I'm asking for help for a pinch collar. Mom's car's locked up. I can't even get in the car and drive somewhere. You know, like, no, I'm here right now, but this too shall pass. So if my situation can give you any kind of motivation, do you see my frequency? Energy is truth. Do I look scared? Do I look stuck? Do I look afraid? Right? I know I got God, and I know God's got me. The confusion. You know, my mom was like, in her feelings, she slipped out, I'm losing my caretaker. And I felt the sword come in, and I harshly said, Mom, stop being in your feels about me leaving when you know I was leaving from day one, and just keep focusing on your healing. You are not as limited as I am not limited. My mom lost 90 pounds since we started this journey. Whoop, whoop. Her goal was to get down to 200. She's at 217. She's lost 90 pounds since I moved in. She's been listening to my advice. She's been doing the things I suggest. She's been toughing out the pain, staying present and focusing on the healing. Getting rid of the things that need to go and making space for all the new. With all of the drama and commotion yesterday, she had joy in that moment of finding out she lost 90 pounds. But I can't stay here and take care of her forever. That was never the intention. Could I? Yeah, I could bring in some money. I'm a manifestor. I'm a manifesting generator. Like, it happens. I can't not do it. If I'm in the right energy, I manifest. The fence would be up, the dogs would be secure, things would be moving. I could stay here forever. I have a dream. My dream requires traveling for years, I've been trying to build some kind of, I don't know if I want to do it as a nonprofit or what, but it involves community. It involves kids. It involves art. It involves music. It involves getting people together to create, just to create, and creating something beautiful that is dedicated to the healing. To the healing. It's mural projects. I have these mural projects, these ideas to donate murals to organizations that need a voice. And in that creation of the mural, we tell the story. We tell the story and we leave something beautiful behind to share the story, right? And then whatever funds come in, we have the funds to support the mission, and then funds goes to the organization. That's been the dream. That's why I was like, when my son's father wouldn't support this, before my kids moved to California, I was like, you just want me stuck, right? But people pleasing days are over, and you gotta feel it to heal it, and you have to be in the darkness to know that you are the light, and you have to be up against all kinds of forces of opposition to know how strong you are, right? How strong you are. And if I would have had that win, if I would have created this years ago, I probably would have spent anything that came in on helping people that don't deserve to be helped, because I had to see who they were. I had to see their hearts. I had to see their intentions. And now that I see, and I have seen, because it's been shown to me, being here at my lowest in time of need, where I just needed family, I see them. And when I leave co-creating, and there is no confusion, right? The next card that came out with the first spread was Eternal Embrace, the Eternal Embrace. All right. Everything in the universe consists of complementary opposites. So there is no point in wishing that everyone around you was more like you. Story of my life. Accept this universal truth and you will avoid further disappointment. Every time you identify a quality in another that you don't like, pause for a moment and identify that same quality within you. If you have identified that quality in another, then it is sure to exist also in you. If you can't see it within yourself, it is simply because you have repressed that quality. Every quality you think you possess comes with an opposite quality attached to it. You can't have one without having the other. Read and reflect on the following sets of qualities or feelings listed on this next page several times each day. As you go, you may want to add more qualities. Slowly reflect on each one until you are able to see each one of these qualities within yourself. When you are able to own and love each one equally, you will have made a major breakthrough, which leads to a newfound sense of balance and well-being. Qualities and feelings to own and love. So it's written like this. Okay, so we got positive and negative, friendly, not friendly, happy, sad, peaceful, aggressive, strong, weak, trusting, fearful, confused, clear-headed, spiritual, physical, responsible, irresponsible, considerate, inconsiderate, angry, calm, feminine, masculine, kind, cruel. We all are all of that, and we all move through all of that on a daily basis. I'm My biggest trigger is angry people, mean people, right? But it has to exist within me. I get angry. I get angry all the time. It is my job to acknowledge that anger and regulate myself to calm. That is my job. It is seeing it in the people to trigger it, to bring it up, to acknowledge it so I can sit with it. Now, upside down on the other, so I had in reverse illumination paired with eternal embrace. Came out in the reversed. So you can see you have been illuminated. You are being illuminated. You're aware of the duality and you are embracing the eternal. But let's read illumination. Your creativity is blocked at present because you are not expressing how you truly feel. Okay, so we got this reverse, which means you were blocked. So this is telling you what you've moved through, okay? To unblock your creativity, you need to express your feelings. Are you expressing your feelings? Creativity is first and foremost about self-expression. Every piece of art, no matter what the subject or style, is a self-portrait. Express everything you feel inside you, good, bad, beautiful, or ugly. Everything is valid, so don't place judgments or restrictions on yourself. Your creativity has no boundaries apart from the boundaries you place on it yourself. Creativity is the essence of your life, and self-expression is creativity's voice. Self-expression heals and liberates you. It illuminates your mind and heart. All you need is to let your feelings come through. So these being paired together like this, I'm seeing, you know, the illumination to the eternal embrace. You turn this card around. These being paired together like this, don't Bella. Hold on. Sorry guys, Bella came in here and then she wanted to take the cat and I needed her to close my door. Illumination. Express yourself. When you suppress your feelings, when you suppress your emotions, when you hold things in, that's how you become blocked and suppressed. It is through expressing it. And don't restrict yourself. Don't place judgments. Okay, your creativity has no boundaries. And if you're having a hard time getting the words out, don't think. Try something different. Dance to some music. If you have to scream at the top of your lungs to your favorite metal band, or you know, wind and grind your hips to some reggae music, whatever you gotta do, because the energy being in motion is creation. So the next card we have the Resurrection. The Resurrection. Can you feel it calling in the air tonight? The Resurrection. If you tolerate my singing, thank you. It may seem like nothing is going your way at present. a vision, plan, or dream seems to be fading beyond your reach, and this has left you feeling confused and disheartened. Yet remember that a higher force lovingly governs every event in your life. This force is the light of your soul, which is full of infinite wisdom. The disappointment you presently feel is your soul's way of helping you to reassess your plans. Your dream is valid and sound, and you deserve to see it fulfilled. Create just to create, guys. See it. See it. However, actualizing your dream may require a change of plan or approach. You think? Check to see if the plan you have adopted truly aligns with your values and your heart. A new approach will soon become evident as an approach that will feel right in every way, so don't give up now. Keep an open mind, and you will accomplish all you ever hoped for. New inspirations are often born in the midst of despair, and sometimes we must surrender our old ways of thinking before a new way is possible. Right? So, another personal example, back to that idea that I had a couple years ago. I have a whole journal where I was mapping out how I was going to do this and what actions I was going to take, and that was before I got in that relationship, my last relationship. It lasted 1.5 years, and in the beginning of it, I had a business partner. I had an old girlfriend who I thought saw my vision and was going to do it with me, and then she had past trauma with my partner, and then I started seeing all of the unhealed toxic cycles that ran through. It became my problem, and I got so far away from my vision. Okay, Draco busted out of his cage. He's in my bed. No. Chill. Chill. Your harness is all crooked. And my sister's voice is picking up on my mic. Anyways, I was saying, so I went through all of that, and then I'm here in this place going through all of what I'm going through here, and all of the things that I've experienced has revamped the mission, and my mission has turned into safe spaces. Safe and yo, doggy, this is no, get down. No, Draco, baby, wow. Go lay down. Go lay down. You done caused enough damage for one day. Hold on. He blew out my candle and I lost the stone, but it'll pop up. What I was saying, the vision has changed from, it's been resurrected, and I'm so much more. There were doubts and fears that existed before when I was doing this that are so clear now. Like, safe spaces is everything. Your body being your first home. You have to feel safe in your body. You have to feel safe in your body. And to feel safe in your body, you feel safe in the world. Feel safe in the world, and the inner reflects the outer. When you stop allowing the things that are abusive to you, that are of self and others, because we abuse ourselves as much as we allow abuse to happen. When you say no to abuse and you come firm with those boundaries, you walk in the world with no fear. You are co-creating, and you're in the internal embrace, and you are liberated from the illusion and delusion of the constraints that bind you to your, like the beliefs that bind you. And it is a lifetime of abuse that weakens us. It weakens us, afraid to create, afraid to speak out, cycling in a cycle of life that is not thriving. You're just surviving. So we're resurrecting from survival to thriving. And in that, it is your values and your heart. What is in your heart? What are your values? Those are the things. Those are the things you came here to be. It is in those hearts and those values where new inspirations are often born in despair. Surrender your old ways of thinking before a new way is possible. You have to feel safe in your body to feel safe in the world. So that's the foundation, and that is what needs, that's the awareness. You have to become aware that safety is your birthright. Because fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is an illusion. It's an illusion put on you from so much trauma and indoctrination. I'm not going down that indoctrination rabbit hole right now. Let's get to mythic reality, because this mythic reality being paired with the resurrection, this is good, guys. Check it. Mic, check it. Mic, check. I like it. Do you like it? I like it. It's such a beautiful card. It is such a beautiful card. Draco. Darling. Lay down. Chill. No. He just wants to be young, wild, and free. I love you. Something is causing you concern at present because you are viewing the situation from only one perspective. Look within an open heart and mind, and you may see... Yo! No, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Get down. Hold on. I'm gonna have to turn this into the Draco show. Doggy, we can't go out there. You can't go out there. Do you see what I'm dealing with, though? Go lay down. I got one more card to read. One more card, and we'll do another walk. Okay? Where'd my hat go? It's cold. Something is causing you concern at present because you are viewing the situation from only one perspective. Draco, you're viewing this situation from only one perspective. That there's a cage full of fertile women across the street. Look with an open heart and mind, and you may see that a positive side also exists. Things may very well turn in your favor if you let go of preconceived ideas and rigid views. There are at least two perspectives from which to view every situation. What you see at present is only part of the picture. Often, what seems real to us may not necessarily be what is actually occurring. The true purpose of many of life's events is often unclear because of our false assumptions, fears, and misconceptions. There is no need for concern. Just allow things to naturally unfold and all will become clear to you. Remember, you may not have the power to change the world or many of the events in your life, but you have the power to change your perception of them. All becomes clear when I view it from a higher perspective, right? Like, I can look around at all these people and just be straight. They're just all coming for me. They're all coming for me. I'm being spiritual attacked. I'm just trying to rise up and out of this situation, and everybody's trying to knock me down, and I'm getting victimized and these witch wounds that will surface. But higher perspective, they're all hurt people and they're just hurting from their hurt spaces. So please forgive them, for they do not know what they do not know. I give them all to God, but I'm still gonna rise. And when I do rise, their problem is not my problem. I don't care how they feel about this situation. I pray for their healing, and what they do with that is on them. But I know that everything is happening for me. Nothing is happening to me. And time is that of an illusion. This reality is based off of perception. We go back to the very beginning. It's all perception. And how you are perceiving your reality is how you are experiencing your reality. I just saw a squirrel run across the yard. Come on. Come on. You may not have the power to change the world or many events in your life, but you have the power to change your perception of them. Tackle one thing at a time. It is your vibration, right? You want to raise your vibration. So when you perceive everything as working for you, you look at everything that is unfortunate and you use it. You use it. The internal embrace. What you're seeing and experiencing also lies within you, so it's showing up for you to show you what needs healing, right? Heal it, baby. You gotta heal it to feel it, right? I love you. Have a blessed and beautiful reality. This message is for someone. I pulled these cards, you know, like this is what I do. And I am a channel, and this is the message. So it was delivered with a lot of chaos, but at the end of the day, if it resonates, if it's for you, if the message is for you, you'll get the message. And if it's not, let it go.